Afternoon, everybody. Kendall here. Without coffee. Without coffee. I have coffee. I'm one of the fortunate people that still has coffee and toilet paper. No, I'm drinking probiotic drink. I was out at the grocery store earlier today picking up a few little things because in the midst of our crisis, we still have St. Patrick's Day going today. So I am dressed in green so that nobody will pinch me. And I was just running around, and yesterday was such a touching day for me. It was the last work day that I had planned until next week sometime, because I was supposed to be in Northern Ireland this week, heading out the door today, and of course that got postponed with all of our crisis situation in the world. With good reason, I'm not in Ireland today. But what came to me yesterday as I worked with the beautiful souls that I have in my practice was such a downtrodden energy of just fear and overwhelm. And yeah, there was just this energy. And you have to understand, my clients are some of the most motivated, pumped up, amazing people. I cannot rave enough about the people that I have the fortune to work with in my practice, in my coaching practice, because these people really are killing it. They're doing fantastic in their work, in their deep dives, and in pushing themselves to expand, to grow, to become these dynamic individuals in the world. And we so desperately need that, especially in times like this. We really, really need that. And as I was greeted client after client with just this, this one gentleman, he walks into my office and he is normally, the smiley, the upbeat, glowing with energy, pumped up person and turned on to life. And when I saw him, I could just see this, his energy was just so gray and just down. And I looked at him and I was like, what is this? What is going on with you? And he's like, oh, I'm okay. I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not, honey. You're not okay. And he's like, oh. I was like, this all has you down, doesn't it? And he's like, yeah, he's like, people need to take this more seriously. And he was sharing with me some stuff about, friends who were out and dancing and laughing and socializing and enjoying life, still living. And that he thought that was, that's a sign of people not taking it so seriously. As I went on through the day, another person came in, and he walked in the door and his phone would not stop ringing and text messages were coming in, and he just was completely overwhelmed because there was really not a whole lot that he could do for everybody. But his friends, his colleagues, people were messaging him and just going, oh my God, I'm terrified. I don't know if I'm going to have enough food. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to take care of my children? All this stuff. And he looks at me and he says, there's only so many people I can bring in, Kendall. I can only house so many people. I'm helpless. A few clients later, beautiful woman that I know, my end of my day yesterday, she walks in and she's so energetically attuned to things and what you would call an empath. So she really does feel the energy around her. And she's normally this huggy person who, is serious and logical, but at the same time, you can feel the energy move through her beautiful being. And even with her, I felt this downtrodden energy of, what do I do? And fear for her parents, fear for the people in her life. Here she is, she's a young woman, so she doesn't feel like she has a whole lot to worry about. She's healthy, she's doing her work, she takes care of herself, all of this stuff. And what we're being faced with right now is just that, right? Fear for those we love. It was just a friend of mine is texting me. He's from Ireland, and his parents live in Northern Ireland, and he was just texting me saying that, he's been home the last 2 weeks from Vienna and everything, and he's basically just, completely not gone out into the world. He had everything ordered. He feels like he's got everything under control underneath the home front, but he just told me, he's like, in truth, I'm really down. I'm really down because I know what the future holds. The future holds not being able to socialize. The future holds a lot of really sick people, a lot of death. The future holds where we're not going to be able to do the things that we have been doing until this gets rectified. And he was just like, this is just like, it's rough. He's like, it's rough. I'll be okay, but it's rough. And he started counting his blessings to me on text just now. This is the energy. This is the energy that we have. I'm sitting out here at my neighborhood park, which on most days would be full of people walking and running and biking and kids playing. And on certain days of the week, there would be, soccer games going on. And there's the school right behind me, and football field and everything. And everything is silent. Everything is silent. And then we have this awesome overcast here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now, and there's, Amazon I just saw is not sending out anything, unless it is necessity, which with good reason and everything. Now, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with everybody kind of turning inward right now and preventing as much as we possibly can the spread of the coronavirus, because we don't necessarily know how to prevent it other than to have social distancing right now and to keep things clean and to boost our immune systems. And it is definitely going after a certain group of our society, our world society, right? So the elderly, the already pre-sick, all of those, they are definitely, struggling, and that's where the fear is. And I see a lot of people fearful for their parents, for their grandparents, for their aunts, their uncles, and that's where our hearts should be. We should be concerned for them. But what can we do? What can we do to really truly help? As my buddy said from Ireland, he's like, what gets me most is that there's nothing I can do. There's absolutely nothing I can do. And he's terrified for his ailing parents in Northern Ireland right now. And he's just like, but there's nothing I can do. And I have to sit here in Dallas and know that I can't even go. I can't go to see them. I can't do anything to support them. I can't be there for them. I may never get to see them again. Now, I have an ailing mother that is a few hours away from me that I can't go see. There's nothing that can be done. I think that we all have these situations. I know a lot of my friends and my family, around the world have that exact same situation going on. But what we can do is we cannot fall prey to this shadow that has fallen on our earth. We can actually focus in on our blessings. We can focus in on still having community in different ways. We can focus in on, as I told a man yesterday, how are you being the light instead of the darkness to this? When we listen to the media and all the negativity and the scary fucking numbers out there, when we listen to that, it is not supporting us right now, where we are in our houses with our children, with our spouses, talking to our friends here on social media. We are being bombarded by a shadow. And this shadow is causing a far worse plague than Corona could ever dream of, because it is stripping away our positive energy. It is stripping away the light that we can see. And for those people out there who are normally positive thinking, who are self-motivated, like I was talking about my clients, these beautiful, self-motivated, amazing, incredible, light-filled, turned on to life individuals that I get to work with, walking through my door going, just beaten down. And it's beaten down by this negativity and by fear. Anytime we fall prey to fear, we lose ourselves. And we are willing to sacrifice everything to not be scared anymore. Absolutely everything. We are willing to give it all away just so that we don't have fear inside of us anymore. The anxiety levels that I see spiking, and they're going to spike even more. It's going to go up higher. The stress that people are under right now. Right now, we're just at the start of this. Now, if this continues on, I know that Trump said yesterday, I think it was on the news, that he said that, that he foresaw that the United States might still be in this well into the summer, like into July or something. This morning, I was blessed to read a sweet associate of mine, Pamela Madsen. She posted, a fellow educator, practitioner, she posted a beautiful statistics out there saying that, that China has had no new cases. As of just the other day, China has had no new cases. Their hospitals are no longer bombarded with people. They're actually getting back to normal. China is coming back to normal. Korea also is starting to see some reprieve from everything. Italy is starting to see reprieve from everything. There's hope. This is what we can do. What we can do to make today better and tomorrow better and to best support those in our lives and those that we touch is to try to keep our eye on the light and to consistently ask ourselves, how am I being the light today? Have I put a smile on somebody's face, or have I created more darkness in their life? What have I actually done? Because right now we have enough darkness. We don't need more darkness. We don't need a reminder of how dark the times are. We don't need more fear driven into us. What we need to know that we are lovable. We need to know that we still can have friends. We need to know that we still have community, that connection is possible, that there is hope, Until we can get that little gleam of light back, that is that tipping point. And I can tell you what, if anybody has ever studied anything about, like the emotional connection to dis-ease in the body, this is exactly what disease is. It's a dis-ease of the body. I encourage you to look up Louise Hayes' work where she talks about and scientifically links all of the emotions and how they relate to different diseases in the body. I guarantee you that something such as the coronavirus, which is going through, that there is a reason for this. There is a vast negativity in our world. We have so much political uproar right now. We have so much different stuff going on. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of panic outside of the coronavirus. And there's just a lot of negativity. There's a lot of hatred. I encourage you to look and ask yourself, am I the light or am I the darkness in this moment? How am I showing up as the light or how am I showing up as the darkness? How am I impacting myself with my thoughts, my feelings? Where's my attention at? Am I growing that fear or am I growing the thought of my blessings, the thought of hope? How am I touching this world? I wear this ring on my thumb. I've had it on my thumb for probably about 12 years now. And is Gandhi's quote, how can I be the change you wish to see in the world? And right now, the change that this world needs is light, positive thinking, love, connection, beauty. It needs hope. I encourage you to be that hope and to start preaching that instead of falling into the negativity and the fear and the anxiety and the panic, to actually look at what is still joyous in your life, what is still beautiful in your life. And as I said yesterday, I gave a whole bunch of tips and tricks about what to do, right? Well, go outside, okay? Don't be scared to step foot in your backyard. Air out your house. Get moving. If you're sitting in front of your computer on your couch right now and you're staring at your phone or you're staring at the TV or your laptop or whatever the heck you have that you're watching this on and you're scrolling and you're just becoming sedentary in that dark house, you're not moving, that's going to cause more depression. That's going to cause more anxiety. That's going to cause more stress. Your cortisol levels are going to skyrocket. Fear is going to set in because you are giving no room for movement of it. So you need to move your body. You need to talk to people. Don't shut down. Don't hide. I'm not telling you to go out and get into big social situations. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about call your friend. FaceTime your friend. Okay? Step outside and have a glass of water. Okay? Drink your coffee in the morning outside. Breathe in the air. Look at the sky. Allow yourself to see the grandness of this world instead of the smallness that you are being focused on right now, which is fear. And when you allow that fear to grow, it will run your whole life. It will ruin everything, and it will take all of your dreams away if you allow it to. Be the change by being the hope, by focusing in on the positive. On that note, I've had some people ask me about Addison Bell and I have a workshop coming up on the 28th of this month here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I want to let anybody who is following me on this, and you will be seeing it come out in newsletters and also as social posting and on Meetup and everything, that event is temporarily postponed because guess what? We are going to support the not getting together in large groups, okay? So we are going to help to quarantine everything the best we can while this passes. It will be postponed. We will be looking at dates for this to come up as soon as we get a little bit better feel as to exactly how long everybody is going to be kind of shut down and closed off. But there is fantastic news because this is stuff that people have been asking for quite some time. Oral Intimacies is available online. I know everything's going online right now. I just got an email from my yoga studio saying, everything's online. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll do yoga on my back patio. You know, I have a mat. I'll just live stream it from on my back patio. But Oral Intimacies is online. Addison and I took the opportunity over this last weekend to make sure that everything got put up there, that we got all the filming done that we needed to. So this is going to be available if you are interested in this. Guess what this means? This means that this class is now global, okay? It means it's now global. So if you wanted to experience what Oral Intimacies was, you wanted to check it out, and you weren't in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, well, guess what? It's now available to you. So make sure that you look on my website at www.kendalwilliams.com underneath the programs tab for Oral Intimacies on there. It is a co-ed class. On there, it talks everything oral for him and for her, okay? It is a beautiful workshop, and it is available to everybody there. If you are already signed up for the local class, this online class is going to be gifted to you. So make sure that you connect with Addison or I, and we will make sure to get you a dashboard set up. If you don't already have a dashboard with one of us, we'll make sure that gets set up, and it will all be ready in the very near future. Okay, so just reach out to us so that we can definitely make sure that that's all put together for you in the very near future. And then the class will also be there will be, if you're already paid for it, you already got a seat for the class once it gets reset up and everything. All right, outside of that, I have a workshop this Saturday coming up, global workshop, and what we are going to be talking about is, guess what? How to strengthen our relationships, our health, and our wealth during this outbreak. So this is focused on the coronavirus. I'm pulling back 25 years of nutritional coaching. I'm pulling up a whole bunch of different stuff. So I'm blending my abundance coaching, my nutritional coaching, and my relationship coaching together for a very powerful workshop Saturday to help teach you 10 plus safeguards to move through this global crisis. Okay, so let me show you about what you can do to support your relationship, your nutrition, and lower your stress at this critical time of our world. Come together in community in this global event here on Facebook. Link in the comment section. Again, if you have any questions, of course, reach out to me or to Addison on anything of the oral workshops. And remember, Be the hope. Be the change that you want to see by focusing in on the positive, focusing in on the blessings. You know, I saw something come through I've seen such beautiful posts come through on Facebook. I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing one beautiful post come through on Facebook, people coming together and helping each other, you know, offering up food, offering up childcare, offering up toilet paper, you know, I mean, like, we're really going out there. And then I've seen the reverse of that. I've seen the reverse where people are really downtrodden and negative and it just really being super mean and critical. You get to choose which side of the fence you're on. I suggest go for the happier side. I suggest focusing in on joy. Remember that joy is a feeling. It's something that we can have at any point in time. Happiness is nothing more than what the thoughts that we are thinking and the feelings that come from those thoughts. So choose your thoughts wisely in this crisis time of our world. And remember, stop existing, start living. I love you guys. Keep safe, be healthy. Make sure to attend a class on Saturday. And I will catch you tomorrow with another Conscious Coffee. Bye, everybody.